Okay. Number 2, we already had a big discussion about this. Omega-3s, baby. Omega-3s. We keep going back to omega-3s. What was my famous statement? 95% of all diseases start with inflammation, and the first thing that turns off inflammation in the body is omega-3. Okay? But not only that, omega-3s have a powerful effect on the nervous system. Powerful effect on the nervous system. People who are deficient in omega-3s have a greater chance of dealing with depression and anxiety. Omega-3s calm the body down by giving you the healthy fats that regulate prostaglandins. These prostaglandins regulate hormonal function. Prostaglandins also help lower those stress hormone levels. It also balances the brain chemistry. Omega-3s are extremely important for dealing with depression and anxiety. That's number 2. Number 3, SAM-E. So SAM-E. SAMe. SAMe is excellent. It's a methylation molecule. I'm not going to get into that. Okay? SAMe acts as a natural antidepressant. Now let me say something really fast. Before you get on all this stuff, if you are on medicine for depression and anxiety, you talk to your physician, but mainly you talk to your pharmacist. Okay? I don't want you to go up there and say, Abdul said take SAMe and you on Prozac. I don't want that. I want you to talk to your pharmacist and your physician before you get on any of these products I'm talking about if you are on medication. If you're on medication, okay? You are antidepressant medication. So SAMe acts as a natural antidepressant. SAMe is really good for relieving arthritis pains, like osteoarthritis pain. SAMe improves the symptoms of fibromyalgia. SAMe detoxifies the liver. SAMe is really good for brain function. And SAMe is a natural pain reliever. Okay? If you're going to do SAMe, you need to be doing about 400 milligrams a day. Now, there's clinical proof you could do higher, but most supplements you get on the market is going to be anywhere between 2 to 400 milligrams a day. You're going to do about 400 milligrams a day, okay, of SAMe. SAMe, okay? Another good one is St. John's Wort. Now, we've all heard of St. John's Wort. St. John's Wort reduces depression symptoms. Somebody was about to say something?
I said, ew.
Yes, St. John's Wort is excellent. Man, it is really raining. St. John's Wort is excellent for reducing depression symptoms. St. John's Wort actually has natural antiviral properties to it. So people who deal with like herpes and things like that, you know St. John's Wort is really good for that. It's really good for dealing with like I can't think of the hepatitis. So St. John's Wort is really good for dealing. Did you know St. John's Wort is also good? It actually counteracts the HIV virus too. So St. John's Wort has natural antiviral effects. St. John's Wort is really good for pain, and it relieves the fact, and it's really good for nerve pain. So people who deal with nerve pain, St. John's Wort. B complex, B vitamins, your B complex vitamins. If you're dealing with stress and anxiety, you should be doing B complex every day. B complex 50 or B complex 100. I would think you should do B complex 100. B complex is the B vitamin, so it gives you B1, B2, B3, B6, B12, folic acid or folate. It gives you PABA, all the B vitamins. And why is this important? When the body is going through times of stress, B vitamins are one of the first things that's burnt up the fastest. So when your body is going through stress and anxiety and depression, it is actually burning your B vitamins up. And B vitamins help you deal with those things. That's why the B vitamins are burnt up first, because B vitamins help your body deal with stress, anxiety, depression. So taking a B complex is excellent. Rhodiola is another great herb. Rhodiola is another great herb. It helps with stress. It helps with feeding the adrenal glands. It is an adaptogenic herb. Now, what is an adaptogenic herb? Like, Abdul, what's an adaptogenic herb? Adaptogenic herbs are herbs that help the body respond to stress. Okay? That's exactly what the herbs are. They can give you energy, like rhodiola gives you energy, but it actually helps the body respond to stress by feeding and regenerating the adrenal glands. The body responds to stress from the pituitary and the adrenal glands. Okay? The adrenal glands is what secretes the stress hormone. Okay? It secretes the stress hormone. So taking rhodiola feeds the adrenal glands, reduces the stress hormone, helps you deal with depression. It gives you energy. Okay? So it kind of gets you out of the funk. And it's a very good herb for dealing with depression, and also can help with anxiety because it calms. Even though it gives you energy, it's a calming energy. Okay? There are two types of energy. You have a wired energy and you have a calming energy. Adaptogens give you a calming energy. And what do we mean by calming energy? When you just wake up, you say, man, I feel good. Caffeine gives you, man, I want to go for a run. When you take Siberian ginseng, when you take suma, when you take fo tea, when you take ashwagandha, when you take rhodiola, these things are calming energy. Man, I feel good. I want to get up and do stuff, but I feel good. But I'm not wired. I can sit down here, but I feel good. So rhodiola. Number 7, 5-HTP. 5-HTP. 5-HTP is a nutrient. It's actually a metabolite of tryptophan. That's an amino acid. 5-HTP is excellent for helping to build serotonin levels. Serotonin levels are your brain chemistry. It is the feel-good hormone. When you want to feel good, you take your body creates serotonin. When you're in love, your body's secreting a tremendous amount of serotonin and dopamine. You know, when you eat some great food and you feeling, oh man, this is good, your body's secreting a tremendous amount of serotonin and dopamine. 5-HTP secretes serotonin. It makes your body secrete more serotonin. So 5-HTP is extremely good for helping you deal with depression and things like that. Saffron. Yeah, the herb saffron. Remember we did the video on your kitchen cabinet cures? Well, saffron is a seasoning. Saffron is another herb that helps you build your serotonin levels up. So saffron is an excellent herb for building serotonin. Okay? Increasing your mineral consumption. Now, we talked about the B vitamins. Now we're talking about the minerals. There are minerals that's really good for relaxing and calming the body down. How many times are we going to talk about how important magnesium is? How many times are we going to talk about how important magnesium is? Magnesium is one of the most important minerals that you can deal with when you're dealing with times of stress, anxiety, and depression. Magnesium helps your body relax. Magnesium calms the brain down. Magnesium helps you sleep better because sometimes when you deal with anxiety, you can't sleep. Magnesium calms the heart. Calcium is another great mineral that's really good. Zinc, because when you're dealing with times of stress, you usually lower your immune system. Zinc and selenium is really good for dealing with immunological issues. So you increasing your mineral consumption really really helps you with dealing with depression, anxiety, and stress. Sometimes just increasing your mineral consumption can make those symptoms go away. Because when you're deficient in some of these minerals, you have the symptoms of depression. You have the symptoms of anxiety. When you are deficient in magnesium, it's hard for the body to relax. It's hard for you to calm down. So these minerals, when you uptake more of the minerals, it's going to help you deal with depression, anxiety, stress. Okay? Now, we already did a whole podcast on vitamin D. Remember that, y'all? We did a whole podcast, a whole hour on talking about the benefits of vitamin D. Okay? Now, vitamin D is another one. I'm not going to go into all the benefits, but we already talked about how people start to feel depressed during the wintertime. It's called SAD, Seasonal Affective Disorder. Vitamin D, that's a dropping in vitamin D. People who are dealing with deficiencies in vitamin D feel like blah. Sometimes they just do not feel good. They feel depressed. They have a lack of energy. They have a lack of get up and go. Sometimes they feel, it can actually affect, like, they feel helpless no matter what they're doing. They can't get right. A lack of vitamin D can cause that. So consuming more vitamin D can help assist you with that. Aromatherapy. That's right. That's right. Get out and smell the roses. What they say, go out and smell the roses. That actually, and roses and oil. You go aromatherapy. Go get out and smell the roses, you know. Aromatherapy helps deal with stress and anxiety and depression. Okay? And why do I say that? When you have great scents in the house, when you're breathing in herb oils like lavender, you have chamomile oil, you have lang lang oil, you have, so I like patchouli. A lot of people don't like patchouli, but I love patchouli. Patchouli oil, peppermint oil. These things uplift your spirit. Ginger oil, rosemary oil helps you improve your mood, uplift your spirits, bring up the natural, reduce the cortisol levels, bring up your natural serotonin levels, help you relax, help you calm down. Aromatherapy oils help you with your depression and can definitely help you calm down when it comes down to dealing with anxiety. Now, there's some other herbs out there that I didn't mention. You could talk about Damiana, a great herb for helping you deal with stress. You could talk about skullcap, valerian, if you're having problems with calming the nerves down. You also have herbs like holy basil, chamomile, peppermint, ginger even helps a little bit. So you have a lot of different herbs that can help you with calming the body down, help you deal with stress, anxiety, depression, and things like that. So we went through the list of herbs. We went through some vitamins. We went through techniques. Now, throw some questions out if you have any questions. And let's talk. We got a couple of more minutes.